Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Y'all already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. Tonight, we're going to discuss some real tough Charlotte Hornets conversations like we've never spoken before. There's a lot of things to discuss also. We're going to be going around the league. There's a lot of things to discuss around the league as well. There's so many things going on. You got USA basketball. There's so much stuff happening. We're going to get into everything. We just getting started. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in tonight. Salute to the whole entire chat, the panel. Peace and love to everybody, man. Major questions tonight for Hornets fans. You know, as the season is approaching, we all want to know, are the Charlotte Hornets playoff bound? And with Steve Clifford at the helm, now with all of this array of talent, we all know that Steve Clifford was hired for one reason, and one reason specifically, and that was to, at some point, get the Charlotte Hornets to the postseason. Let's see if he'll have the time and equity within the franchise, because this is a new franchise with new ownership. I'm here to tell you right now, if nobody has told you, Mitch Kupchak is on the hot seat. Let me just break the news right now. You know, so he gonna be doing anything and everything to make sure that he could stick around. Hopefully the Charlotte Hornets win this season, because I think that'll slow everything down with his possible departure, you know, and all of the things that could take place in that situation. But nonetheless, Steve Clifford was hired to get the Charlotte Hornets to the playoffs, like he's gotten every team to the playoffs prior to before. We've seen him in Orlando. We've seen him in Charlotte. And I believe it's time for him to do it one more time and do it with this cast of characters led by Lamelo Ball. It's time to see if he could roll up his sleeves and get the job done. It's time for the Charlotte Hornets to rise one more time under Lamelo Ball. Listen, I got my man Anthony Mayo. I got Calfani. What's the deal, Mayo? What's good?
What's up, man? Can I just say something?
Yeah, what's that?
I think it's one of the smartest moves that Charlotte's ever made. They haven't made some good decisions, but bringing Steve Clifford into the head coaching job is great, because in the past years, you know, Steve Clifford has been really good with these kind of teams like Charlotte, like the Orlando Magic. You saw with the Orlando Magic what he did. He got them to the playoffs. He got them to the postseason, and I think this is their year.
Salute to the chat. Shout out Slimkin Hoop. Shout out DJ Gemini. Salute to Basil Carpenter Jr. Salute to all y'all in the building. That's major what you just said about them. One of the better situations that they have done. Listen, I like it. I like what Charlotte has done. Now let's see what Steve Clifford could do now with the increased talent, because one could say last year was a wash. It was reports that this was arguably his toughest year coaching. Okay, now what? Now you got a full team coming back. If not improved, I believe is improved. I'm not going to say drastically improved, but improved, small, so let's see if he can maximize, what this team is all about. Plus a healthy team. Remember, he had some of these guys were there last year, but they all wasn't there, due to health reasons. So let's see. I think this is the year. California was good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is gonna be really big for Charlotte. Yeah, Mitch Kupchak is in the hot seat. And I believe that Steve Clifford's job might be on the line because it depends on what the records, what Charlotte does going into, what I'm saying, the probably parts of February, what I'm saying, whether where they stay at. If Charlotte doesn't get it together, Steve Clifford might get booted before the season is over, Bill. But hopefully that's not the case, and Lamelo Ball and the gang can put it together.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. I think they're going to definitely do that. Shout out to Johnny Boy 714. It's a salute Flight Sports TV. Appreciate you. Um, Definitely, you already know what it is. Shout out Ali Payne. Definitely speaking your piece on who you would like to see as the coach of the Charlotte Hornets. Of course, I think Mark Jackson his name just get thrown out there for charity. I think it's to the point now where we just need to let that go.
Yep.
And now with him being fired, are they trying to bury Mark Jackson? We'll get to it later. I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Well, what you was about to say?
You know what's crazy? I didn't know. I was trying to find out why did Mark Jackson get fired? What did he do? Because I was still trying to get some information on there. Because I didn't. It was kind of shocking that he got fired from just the position he was in.
Yeah, it's definitely. Hopefully, this could open up the door for his next coaching situation. That's what you want to hope.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Yeah.
it's to the point
100%.
now where we should just forget about it. But let's see. Steve Clifford is gonna have to do what he has to do. Listen, no, last year wasn't his fault. He pretty much had a grace period, to be honest with you.
Hell
Nobody
yeah.
was tripping on him. He really was no issue with Steve Clifford despite the losing. But this season there will be expectations, and the magnifying glass is gonna shine a little bit brighter on Steve Clifford this season. He's going to have to produce, or he's going to meet the consequences along with Mitch Kupchak. Because, like I said, Mitch Kupchak is on the hot seat. You heard that here first. And if he don't get it done, if the Charlotte Hornets miss the playoffs, he's getting fired. And I believe that Steve Clifford will probably last another year and then get fired along after or some point the following season if they don't get it together. But let's hope that that's not the case, because we don't want that to be the case, because remember, Lamelo was locked up with this team.
Hell
That means
yeah.
that we got 2 wasted seasons. Nobody wants to see these things. So we got to hope for the best that with new ownership, they claim they're going to be investing. Let's see how much they're going to invest in this goddamn team, because they got to add more pieces to it. And the salary cap could rise, and they could be in a luxury tax, and they got to be ready for all of these things. This is a part of basketball. This is what all the other teams are doing, and like I said, Charlotte got to do what they got to do. They may have to make a trade, for somebody to acquire. I think that you're gonna have Miles Bridges this season playing for a max contract. Let's see how Steve Clifford could manage all of these things. How could he put everybody in the right situation? How can Steve Clifford manage the first 10 games that Miles Bridges is going to be absent? I think that's where Steve Clifford can earn his money, because when they all get back, he'll have to really earn his money there too. But that first 10 games, if Steve Clifford could have a winning record in the first 10 games without Miles Bridges and then get Miles back, I think he putting Charlotte in a prime position to get to the postseason. These are the things you have to do. I don't know if we have to see the schedule, but to really see what's happening. But nonetheless, I truly like what I'm
Whose mic
seeing.
is echoing?
What'd you say?
Whose mic is echoing?
It's got to be yours because we good over here.
Okay. I thought it was Charlie Mayo's. My bad, y'all.
Okay. But back, what were you about to say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was gonna say nothing. I just wanted to bring that up.
Okay. But back to the Charlotte Hornets. Steve Clifford, I believe, is the guy, not necessarily for the long haul, but definitely to get him to the playoffs. I don't know if he's not going to last, forever. I don't think he's going to go on some kind of epic run where he's playoff bound and doing historical things and going deep into. I mean, hopefully that's the case because then that means that's just good. Hopefully that's the case, but I just see them making the change, especially with the new ownership. Like I said, I think Clifford's days could be numbered if they don't perform, and also cup check days are numbered right now. What you think about that, Mel?
Yeah. Do you know who the new ownership is, though? Do you know
Yeah,
who?
I don't know who they were prior to them being put on, but I do know them now. I don't know
Well,
their names off the top of my head, but like I said, let's see what they'll do.
at least they're making some moves, because when Mike was in office, we weren't seeing really any moves being made. So at least we're seeing some moves being made. I know it's not the greatest players, but that may be a positive note in the future with these new owners.
Well, what moves are being made? What are you saying? What they
Uh,
do?
Frankie Cigarettes. I know that's a terrible move, and R.J. Hunter. I think those are
Oh
not
my
great moves,
goodness.
but I think in the future we can see them doing much more. Because with Mike in ownership, we weren't really seeing any people being signed. So maybe this is a positive note
No,
going
no, they
into.
picked up, they picked up some people. You can't say that. I mean, but these guys ain't the guys. This new ownership group still has to prove themselves. They haven't done anything, to let everybody believe that shit has changed. So they have to figure out what they're gonna do to put their signature on this organization because they
Yep.
haven't done nothing yet. Nothing. You know,
I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree.
yeah, of course. If you trying to chalk up Frank Ntilikina and whoever the hell else is supposed to make us feel good about this, I mean, I think we in for a hell of a situation in a bad way.
Yeah, you ain't lying. So, like I said, Frank Ntilikina. Like I said, his days are numbered as a player. So I guess this is this
Shout
redemption
out Ali Payne.
redemption year. I mean, this is redemption season. If he see if he could cut it, we gonna find out.
Right. I mean, like I said, it is what it is. The Charlotte Hornets got to figure it out. This could be the year. I mean, you got to have some hope, especially with all of the new talent. And like I said, the Eastern Conference. Let's see what they could do out here. People got to stop sleeping. And then you got like Miles coming back playing for that max contract. That's a major domino. And then you got also all of the other young talent. How does Steve Clifford bring in Brandon Miller to all of this? How does he fit in all of this to almost add a big three? They should have, they claim Kupchak said all of the talent was within the system. Now, how can so I guess Kupchak gonna have to maximize all of this. Do y'all believe that they have enough talent to get to the playoffs with this team? What y'all think?
No, no, no.
Why?
Playing. It's just not good enough yet. You know what I mean? It's a playing team.
You said
The Cav-
player.
the
You said
Cavaliers are better than them. The Sixers. I could name a lot of teams that are better than them in the East. Definitely can name 6 teams better than them.
Nah, I mean, that's facts. But I mean, last year you could have said the same thing about the Sacramento Kings. It was other teams as well that you could have said that. Nobody expected a lot of teams to do what they were going to do. Why can't the Charlotte Hornets be that kind of team that surprises everybody?
They definitely can.
Right.
They could be, but I don't think they have that same chemistry that
Why not?
obviously.
Well,
Turn
you
off
Well,
your
got you got
camera, bro.
Miles.
well,
No, why not? You got Miles coming back. I mean, they've been wanting to play together for a while. They was all together. I'm pretty sure. You seen the connection between him and Lamelo Ball. He finally gets his crime partner back. I mean, you talking about chemistry. I think it's about to go through the roof.
Hell yeah.
I'm still not a Lamelo Ball, Miles Bridges believer. I know they had some
Wow.
fun together. I know they did a couple of alley oops, and they had a couple of good streaky games, but I'm still not a believer. I mean, I haven't seen it.
I think he's
I'm
just been a little overly critical, man. The problem is the we didn't see enough for like this time around. Lamelo's gonna play probably more than 36 games and he's healthy. So hopefully LaMelo gonna give us down there 80 games, 82 games this year, along with Miles Bridges. Then we gonna see what this healthy team is gonna do because everybody is coming in 100% starting the season. So we gonna
First of
find out.
all, no, listen. Let me say this. I hear you what you're saying, but we don't know if it's the same Miles Bridges. Miles hasn't played an NBA game in how long?
Hey, bro, Miles Bridges is still when you off the court. He have trainers. We understand this. They got trainers still, regardless if we not playing or not. They got trainers.
That's
So
not.
you
That's
you you you
listen.
think do you
That
think that
ain't
he's
that
not
ain't
going
play.
to the
That ain't
gym?
play. That ain't playing. That's
No,
not
no,
playing in an
no. I
NBA
mean, no,
game.
it's not playing, but it's keeping you in shape. It's keeping you in condition to do when you get back out there on the
yeah.
court. He won't be out of shape or we want to get say beat to the punch and get embarrassed.
What the hell you
So
talking about, Charlie Mayo?
I'm saying there's nothing like being in war. You could train. You could do all of that you're saying, which I'm not disagreeing with you. You could be in very good shape, but unless you're in war mode and you out there actually battling with NBA players, this man hasn't been in there for a long time. So when we talk about chemistry, yeah, the two of them had great chemistry, but I'm still not convinced that we have the same Miles Bridges that we had back then.
hey, bro, it's something that he's been doing all his life. So that you work hard for. I don't think one season, what I'm saying, a person is gonna fall off the face of the earth, especially, what I'm saying, a guy still being, what I'm saying, young enough to
Oh,
know better that he got to stay in the gym and he got trainers. You don't know that he was playing in pickup games, and they
yes.
got leagues that they play in. So you have to take that into account. So I don't think that this guy is just gonna fall off the face of the earth where
I
he
don't
can
think he's
come
going to
back
fall off
without a
the face of
rust.
the earth. No, I don't think he's going to fall off the face of the earth. But I don't think mentally that he's there yet. Remember, he went through a lot. We all know what he went through.
Eh, he's gonna be fine, bro. He does not. This not the Ben Simmons mental health issue here. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna. I think Miles Bridges is gonna be perfectly fine. He that
Well,
all that's gonna.
let's just
you
let,
know.
let's just let's hope he just doesn't have any fine pieces of answers around him. They're gonna
Oh
get him
shit,
angry.
Charlie.
I don't think what y'all saying. You're worried about Miles, and I listen to you all, but no one's talking about the real problem, which is the front court and the the bench chemistry.
Oh yeah, we know about that, man. That's not the that's not the new. We that's still gonna be the issue there. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Okay, I just I was listening to y'all talk, but no one brought that part up.
What part?
I don't think Miles is going to be the problem. Me personally, I think Miles will show improve that he's worth the money and he's worth I I guess you could say taking that chance on when it comes to the money, but I'm more worried about their front court overall problem than anything.
What do you
Yeah,
mean? What do you mean? Lamelo Ball running the
no,
team?
no, 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 no. He worried about James Booknights and the guys that's coming off the bench. That's going to be the common
JT
denominator.
Thor,
JT
yeah,
Dillon, yeah, all them guys, yeah.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
the
I don't.
actual front court is what I'm worried about because Charlotte didn't really make any moves.
They did not.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. I don't disagree there. I just again, listen, man. I'm a Charlotte guy, and I'd like to see them do well. I hope. Listen, I know they're going to be fun to watch. They've been fun to watch the last couple of years, but we'd all like to see them go deeper into the playoffs, obviously, and do well. I'm just
Yeah,
I'm hoping the team. I hope the team come together.
Hell yeah.
yeah. I definitely want to see them come together. I'm just mainly concerned of is like the it, it's just like the front office say, "Oh, we're not worried about blah 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 blah," and knowing that you need to be worried about it, and then sitting back making it sound like you're better than what you are, which is gonna instill hope in everybody, but is actually going to make you look bad at the end of the day.
I agree. Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm from a city with Saints fans, and it took years for the Saints to become something. And I'm not
Yeah, you
trying to
all
be
right?
funny.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but the Saints finally went on. The Saints won the Super Bowl. Thank God. I know the city of New Orleans was happy about that when that happened. Oh man.
Oh man, the NFL gave that to us, and I'm not even mad at them because we needed that after the hurricane. So I'm not even mad at them for giving us one.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, that was a financial move. I could believe it. Yeah.
But I mean, right now, I with the way the GM is handling things, I I don't know. Is like he's not really taking it serious overall. And that's what I'm really concerned about when it comes to Charlotte.
Yep, yep. Charlotte needs a boost. They just need a look. At the end of the day, they got to get out there and just start winning games and having people believe. That's the bottom line.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
dig
man.
that.
Good.
We could
Yeah.
talk to Will Blue in the face about this one, that one, but at the end of the day, the organization just has to come together and start winning games. I agree with my man. What he said before about Sacramento Kings. At the beginning of the season,
No,
you
that's
can't
true.
you can't tell me one. You can't tell me a lot of people that would have said that the Sacramento Kings did the noise that they did during the season and the playoffs. And
Oh,
man,
I disagree.
oh, you disagree? Okay.
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm.
I disagree. Here's the main reason why I disagree. When they did the trade for the center, that that shows you one right there that they was ready to go in a different direction. First of all, they kicked Bloody Divas out of the front office, who was trying to get them on the international center train, and that's all he wanted. If it was an international center, he wanted them. If it was an international superstar, he wanted them. But if there wasn't an international player, he didn't really pretty much care for him. So once they got him out of the front office, they really started turning around. Then look at their draft picks. Look at the way like the stars was coming online because really Monk was not supposed to leave the Lakers. Think about
Nah,
that
but
now.
nah, but Monk's not that guy. I mean, on paper,
Mark wasn't that dude. That dude was the best 3-point shooter on their team, and he came through in games when they needed him most.
I'm
I
a
saw
Monk.
the
Listen,
games.
listen. I'm a Monk guy, but you can't tell me on paper that team, that Sacramento Kings team, you thought would have went that deep into the playoffs
They
and
didn't
did
even
what
go
they.
that deep into the
They
playoffs.
they they they, they were in the second round. They took
All right,
Golden State
I'm saying the
7
season that
games.
they had a dominant season. The Sacramento Kings.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know, man.
did.
I don't know what y'all was saying, but a lot of people sleep on Sacramento. I wasn't surprised, but when they made a couple of trades, yeah, then I say, okay, they about to do something. You know, I'm not surprised at
Listen.
all.
The point I'm trying to make is that at the end of the day, you got to get out there and play ball. We you could you could try to put together the best pieces out there, obviously, and get the best team to produce. But people got to go out there and make it happen. I mean, everybody is capable on this team, talent wise, to go out there and get buckets. You just got to come together as a team. I mean, look at the goddamn the 2000. What was that that year that surprised everybody? The Dallas Mavericks that had Dirk
2000,
Nowitzki.
2011, 2011.
I
Yeah.
mean that was a crazy team to win the championship.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
nobody thought that team was winning a championship.
Hey, but
Listen, they came together.
they had a lot of good players on that team too. You had Stojkovic, you had a lot of other guys on there besides Dirk
Oh
that
no
made
no
it.
no! They had
They,
great play. No, I'm
yeah,
not.
had some good players on
Absolutely,
that team.
no.
Yeah.
They had great players, but not on paper to put up against the other teams that were playing that year. If you saw on paper, talent wise, what was put out there and the product that was put out there was not many people that say the Dallas Mavericks were winning the championship at the beginning of that year. They came
Mm,
together.
I, I
That team busted
I
ass.
agree with that. I agree with that point, but there was also a off the court issue that wound up happening. The one man that took his mind completely off of the game. So, and
Oh,
I
LeBron?
yeah,
I don't know about that.
Well, I can agree and disagree with
mm,
that. Yeah, that probably is
yeah.
part of the reason too. But hey, man, you gotta have your shit together out there because it's like we
No, it
talk about.
wasn't him. No, it wasn't him. It was an off the court issue, but the off the court issue had nothing primarily to do with him. It was what his family member did that really took his head completely out of the series.
Well, I don't think that's why they really lost, though. If LeBron is that good of a player, what I know what happened, that shouldn't take his mind off the game. You're in the finals.
I disagree. I
Well,
disagree.
it depends on how serious the issue was because, like I said, we could say Golden State could have went further than they did because look, we had Andrew Wiggins that has an off the course issue with a family member, possibly his wife something was going home at home, so he had to take some time off. You had the Jordan Poole and Draymond Green incident. The dude get punched in the face in practice. He haven't been the same since. So those factors really fucked up their season, to possibly to repeat, but it didn't happen. You see what I'm saying?
I, I can definitely dig the outlook my man have. I just I know people that go to jail for less, so I I I respectfully disagree with what he's saying, but I mean it is what it is. Because
Look, look,
that playoff will never
you got to
be
be
played back.
you got to be mentally prepared. I mean, we all know what these gentlemen make on the court. What kind of living they make. You got to be mentally prepared to get out there and do what you do. So I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is that get out there, play ball, work hard, come together, and make it happen. That's it. They're gonna try to get you the best players around around ball, but make it happen. That's all I'm saying. Make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, if the front court is doing that, but right now it seemed like a whole bunch of lip service. I mean, I dig what you're saying. I would want that for Lamelo,
Right.
but it doesn't seem like the front office is actually trying to do that. Because if they was, they would have at least made one or two moves this off season. Because this was the time to do it.
Well,
Because you had
let me ask you this. That's a great point. Let me ask you this. Do you think that the players have a big say in the markets that they play? Because again, listen. At the end of the day, if you look at the last 10 years, all the big time prime time players, they all want to play for big markets. They all want to play for the Lakers. They all want to play for for New York, whatever it is. That's where the money is. So I just, Phoenix. I mean, is Charlotte the place that where they could really make a not only the home, but more importantly the money is there money there for these players? Because at the end of the day, I think we all know what it comes down to, the dollar. I mean that's it.
Okay, I'll take that, and I'm gonna raise you too. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Mike has been treating that team like a tax write-off, in my opinion.
Hell
The
yeah.
players he could have gotten, he done looked over and haven't even bought them up.
Mm.
He could have
Right.
had Butler, which is and I know it's a joke of the media that Butler is supposedly his son and everything and woo 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 woo. But he could have had Butler. He could have had he actually could have had Howard right after the championship. He could have had Tyson Chandler. He a reunion, especially when like when it first inkling that he needed somebody in the front court that was defensive minded and rebounded minded, and he looks over all those type players like that. Then if you look at the draft picks that he have drafted over the years, I know at least three. The scouting team told him, "Hey man, do not draft them." What might go in there and say, "That's my guy. That's the one that I want. I want him." Okay, what happened? That players, I won't call them a bust because they wind up at least playing a year or two, but did they pan out? No, and I mean pan out in the worst way. So
So
that doesn't you cannot put that pressure on the player when that is the front office. And a lot of time we have a tendency of not separating the two. If the front office do their job, then then we can hold the players accountable for not doing theirs, or vice versa. But the front office is not doing their job, but then telling the fans, "Oh man, we we got a dynamic team. We're gonna dominate out here, man. We're gonna just crush them." Come on, man. The main problem is guard rotation. Second problem is front court. Which one did you address? Because if you watch the summer league, the guards are literally showing you that they're competing for a job.
Yeah.
That's what the guard showed you in summer league.
Yeah, you right.
Now, when
yep.
it comes to the front court, yeah, you have maybe two players. I'll say two. I know K K and us been talking about it for a minute, and they was talking about three, but okay, at least two of those players
What?
with motor and everything that someone think they may produce, but if they couldn't produce in summer league, what makes you think they gonna produce in the actual NBA game? I'm I'm I don't want to get complacent or get confused or start being delusional.
Well, right, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Some of the, I mean, sometimes some guys should go out there and do their thing, and some guys might be a little nervous. So it's time to get the jitters out. Then once you get them jitters out, it's time to ball. You know.
I mean, trust me, I want them to do better, but I just personally think the front office like did not go to bat like they could have. You talk about Charlotte as a small market, a non-destinational for free agents. Right, sir?
Yeah.
When you bought them
Yes.
up? Okay.
Yes.
I'm in a city right now that has the same instance. Spitting image. I'm in New Orleans.
Right.
Non-destination. I mean, like for free agents really don't want to come in.
Right. Right. Right.
Um, but the front office still did their thing.
No,
and
you
was
guys
able
put
to.
you guys put together a nice team out there. Absolutely.
But how long did it take the front office to get in gear? See, and that's what I'm
It didn't
able
take
to
them too
say about
long.
the
It didn't take them too
Pelicans.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It took them over 7 years, Doc. Took them over
Well,
7 years,
well,
and
7 years. Hey,
it,
hey,
because Tom Benson's son was running that team into the floor. Like real talk, he was running the team into the floor. He was starting to treat the team like a tax write off, and then the ex-wife for Mr. Benson finally spoke up and said, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and take this over because I'm tired of getting what I'm getting from the fan base, and she took it over, and that's the overall difference. So now Charlotte has new. I I I I kind of don't know how to look at him because one of them is the friend of Michael who have done business with him before, but he's a part of a new venture group that came in. If they don't treat it like a tax write off, I would give Charlotte honestly about 2 years to really show a turnaround. But I'm not worried about Miles. I'm more worried about the actual front court that they have that has not been improved. So we have the same problem. That's only the kind of the only reason why I can speak on it. We're
Right.
considered a small market. We're considered that that no as soon as a player is bought up about a contract, oh no, they definitely ain't going there. Yeah,
Right. Right.
I'm in that same boat.
Well, let me
But
tell you something.
I'm a Lakers fan.
No, no. Listen, you bring up you brought up very very good points. I would tell you this: the New Orleans, they were very very exciting to watch. If Zion was the Zion that we all thought he was going to be, man, that team would have been something special. They had all the right pieces between the guards and the backcourt, the front court. I thought the coach was phenomenal, and I thought just Zion was the one missing piece of that team to take it to the next level. It was fun to watch. So I'm hopeful that Charlotte could maybe they could mix some stuff up in the front court during the. Let me ask you this, because I was thinking, is Jared Jackson from Memphis? Is he a free agent? The cat that plays on the USA team, is that his name? Jackson? I think I don't know.
Yeah,
Forget the.
but he's I think he's a free agent next season, not this season.
Yeah, I like him. I'd like him that he'd be a nice. I feel like a nice piece to the Charlotte Hornets.
Actually, if y'all would have went after the center that was y'all could have went after Pirtle. Y'all could have went after the center for Chicago. Now the reason why I bring these certain players up. These was unrestricted free agents,
Right, right.
so you could have got them, and they could have walked directly into your team rather than have to deal with either trying to trade for somebody or like giving up any type of treasure chest for them. Then you also had some free agents that was, I mean, not free agents, unrestricted free agents that y'all totally looked over. I mean, I
Now I heard a rumor that old ass Dwight Howard was coming back.
Hell no, that's a fake rumor, my guy.
oh no,
no,
hey, hey,
Howard is blackballed. Howard is blackballed.
Blackballed.
Yeah, he's blackballed because of the situation that happened between Frank Vogel and him. Like literally.
Right.
So did he do right within it?
Mm.
I think there's enough blame to go around to all of them, but literally when when he did what he did to Frank Vogel, the NBA got more involved. So when they got more involved, it was time for him to go.
Well, he didn't choke the guy. I mean, like he didn't do
No,
no
no,
Latrell
no.
Sprewell
It
type thing. Okay, I mean,
no.
come on, man.
Is this the real confrontation? You have to think. Some coaches can handle a player conversation, and then there are certain coaches that's like, no, man, I'm the coach. Just listen to me. Shut up and dribble
That
type situation. And it spread it out all the way to the floor because remember when he was on the Lakers that time, Lakers was beating people by center by committee. Remember, AD was only playing the power forward position. AD wasn't in the center position. So the Lakers was beating people by center by committee, but when Howard was really start to have a good game and he could like build his numbers, what Frank could do, time to put him on the bench. And it's like I
That's stupid.
I
That was stupid. I would be. Can you blame him? I mean, if you got your center about to get ready to cook, and somebody and you, all of a sudden the coach will put you on the bench, wouldn't that piss you off as a player? I know it would piss me off if I was him.
I don't disagree. I'm only stating what the issue was. That was the issue. Howard didn't have no other issues.
Right.
Like
This shouldn't.
yeah, he's a big jokester from time to time.
Come on, bro. This shouldn't even be blackball. Think about it. He shouldn't even be blackballed right now.
He
If it,
shouldn't be, but that's just like Carmelo. It's the same thing like with the original Melo. When you blackball by the NBA, bro, you blackball. I mean, nobody can save you.
blackball. That's just. This man just won the whole championship with the Lakers team. And you telling me you can't get a spot in the NBA? Come on, bro. You can't tell me that. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's just like you have Greg Oden. No, Monroe. Is it Monroe? Yeah, it's Monroe. Monroe doing good overseas. A couple of teams are talking about possibly calling them in for a practice. First of all, if you already got videotape on the guy, calling you in for a practice if they're not playing with the starters or the secondary team, which they will be aligned with, that's a wasted practice.
Yeah, you right.
So he is big enough, and he would solve a lot of issues, even for Charlotte. E-
What?
even if you do, I want to say a approve me contract with him, he was still he 9 times out of 10 to outplay his contract.
Like I said,
Stop
we was
talking.
talking about. Okay.
I had a little gas.
Yeah, like we was talking about the White Howard. Yeah. No, right now, this present time, I followed him. He's trying to come back to the NBA as we speak. You know, say he's trying to get on it. He's still because he was playing overseas with Taiwan. He was doing good over there. You know what I'm saying? But he's still trying to find a team.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Kay. Charlotte don't want players like that, even though they know that their players still have to go through development. Charlotte doesn't want to do that. Charlotte know for a fact who in their front court that needs to be in development. I mean, it's not a secret. That's the main reason why Charlotte really was trying to get Wiseman from Detroit.
That brother Charlie.
Yeah,
How?
man.
That
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. They got, like I said, Detroit is gonna be good this year.
let,
The
let
reason
me
why I say that because they got Monty Williams that's been to the championship with the Phoenix Suns, and he's good enough coach. And I think he's gonna take that team on with the players he have over there, at least to
wait,
and play off
wait,
another play
yo,
in.
wait.
Yeah.
Charlie must have ate something bad tonight.
What you mean?
Y'all heard Charlie's stomach?
Uh-uh. Man, you wildin'. He got sound effects going. I dig it.
Charlie, what the fuck you doing, brother?
Yeah, we was
Brother
talking about
Charlie
Charlotte.
wilding out on flight.
We talking about Charlotte. Like I said, man, I think, like I said, me and Dex was on here the other day. He was talking about. I think Michael Jordan was a puppet master, which I started to think that couple of seasons ago. Man, like you let all these players slip through your fingers, and or they had the board of governors meetings, and maybe he was put in a position where he wasn't allowed to be just what I'm saying, you don't know how those meetings take place, so it could be
Funny, I can't say that, bro. I I
well,
I I, I
I think
can't
he
I
well
can't say that, and here's why I can't say that.
I,
Even when we were, I want to I don't want to say good. We was like almost playoff bound, but we was always missing that one player, like that one player. Tom Benson is known for taking money for not winning. Okay, and this is widely known. That's why the Saints were so horrible. And this is the same man who bought the rights to the Pelicans. Actually, the one of the original Hornets. So literally, Mike with his name, they couldn't even do that to Mike. If he was really taking it serious, if that team would be so much better. How you the so-called GOAT in certain people's eyes, but you can't get nobody to play for you, Kafani. Come on now.
well, I mean, I see what you say. Was the Mike taking it serious? He probably wasn't taking it serious. Like he was probably only 50% with that. So, yeah, like I said, like we all, like the majority of people know he was using it as a tax write off. Like I said. Like I said, I ain't the only one that called him a puppet master. Say even Dex said this, and some other people that said this about Michael Jordan. That what I'm saying. So, you know, mean, I'm not saying he's a bad, I mean, I could say we could say he's a bad owner, but he might not be the only one that's, using the team as a tax write-off.
No, Dolan was doing it for a
Yeah.
couple of seasons. I mean, but the fans got on Dolan to either it's time to it or get off the pot. You dig what I'm saying? So at this point, that's why I cannot look at what Mike is doing and say, "Oh man, is he just couldn't get the players that he wanted, or he can't trade for this one or that one." He can trade. Cho- chooses not to shoot that gun because remember, Rozier and Haywood. Even though I didn't want this to happen to my team, there was supposed to be a Laker. But Mike didn't. Mike also wanted the Lakers to give him cash consideration because he didn't want to play for the kicker for Haywood, right?
Oh
So
yeah, 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 yeah.
so if that trade would have went down, we would be talking different about Charlotte. Y'all probably would have Monk again and a cup a couple of young prospects, and y'all would have had more draft picks. I mean, trust me, I want them to make the playoffs. That's why I'm holding the front office accountable. I'm not on the players because it's not the players' fault. I'm more on the front office and getting them to finally do their job. We all have that one supervisor at our job. Well, I had, I'm retired now, but that they had that one supervisor that really don't want to do their job, but they're getting paid. We all done went through it. And I feel with Mike, that's literally what it is. He want to pocket everything, but he want to cheapskate on certain players.
Yeah, we noticed that that's the problem because he didn't get you can't name too many players on that team that he gave a big contract to except for the exception of Kimball Walker, that first the first guy on the team, but the second time coming back around, he didn't want to get Kimball Walker the bag. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right. So I mean, when you look at it from that dynamic, I'm I really overall, I just hope and wish that they can possibly get either a couple of buyout situations, or they can trying to think, either a couple of buyout situations, or just maneuver themselves to either get some better draft picks, or call some people up from the G League.
but because other than that, we don't see that happen. Like we was talking about what Gordon Hayward and Gordon Hayward his contract. He's gonna be with the team for the whole season, man. I know the trade deadline when people and February comes around, people gonna be talking about trade deadline and stuff like that. Trust me,
Oh,
and
y'all stuck
believe.
with it. Y'all
Yeah,
stuck
yeah.
with Haywood.
Hayward's not going nowhere. He's not going anywhere. He's gonna be with the team until his contract expires. Then 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 he'll be free to go to whatever team he wants after that. Because all if Charlotte Smart, I don't think they actually, to be honest with you, Gordon Hayward doesn't want to be in Charlotte. But that's what a lot of people don't know. He wants to be back in Utah. That's where he wants to be at.
Yeah, but Utah don't have no run for him now.
Oh yeah, I mean when his contract expired, I don't know. They lost. Well, yeah, I don't know. Utah looks like they're trying to improve over there. So yeah, so I don't know if they got any room for him after his contract expired.
Yeah, Utah is going primarily young,
Yep, yep.
so literally, I don't think Utah's gonna have any room for him. And it's not saying nothing bad about him. I just don't think Utah's gonna have any room for him.
Yeah, he gonna go to some team. Maybe he look up and go to Miami somewhere where he could probably come off the bench or something like that. Next season.
Yeah, but I just know he's not gonna have that big contract like what y'all done gave him.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, like I said, this probably be his last big contract. Well, he's like 33 years old, so yeah, this gonna probably be his last big contract. I mean, now if he was still a better player, then if he was a better player than what he was at this point, yeah, he probably could and got more money somewhere else. But that's not the case with him, though. I mean, because he been sitting out, he been injured the whole year, so well, so shit, so.
Well, at least he's not kicking a Kawhi Leonard with y'all though.
Well, he ain't gonna be able to kick the cup this season. He gonna be he coming back healthy. So they're gonna be trying to showcase him this year so he can get a contract somewhere else because he don't plan on being back in Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean overall, I I I just hope that the front office is still trying to make moves so it can solve that front court problem. Once that front court problem is done, I think everything else will trickle down, and it'll wind up being better down the road.
Yeah,
If I'm looking at it wrong, please inform me.
I mean, like I said, it's a lot of players out here now. More so, yeah, I don't know what Ravgar said in the '90s, but there's a lot of players out here, man. It just gotta be really get. Like I said, Germany, I don't know what the Charlotte door, saying. Like I said, it's a lot of players that's in the G League that should be on the Charlotte team, probably right. I don't know. Should be on, should be in the NBA right now. That's actually just probably balling out.
Actually, Utah just let go of center. The Sacramento Kings got Q, and I want them on the Lakers, but I don't know what Palinka's thinking about. who he's like literally trying to go after. But I want Van Caro um Junior on the Lakers with Q, but I don't want to mess his name up. But he's the center for the G League. His footwork is bananas. Like for a big man to be that nimble, kind of remind you of the Dream,
Oh yeah,
Olajuwon. Like
yeah. The dream. Yeah, I used to see him play too, man. Yeah, his footwork was crazy, man. Yeah.
so me personally, I that's what I mean when I say I don't know what teams really want because they tell a fan base one thing, but then they go and do a whole nother move.
But you know what's crazy though? I could see, like I said, we was talking about going to Hayward. Like I said, you know what team? If he, we already know he not gonna be able to go back to Utah. So you know what team? I could see him going back. Probably pick him up after his contract expired. I could see him
Who?
going back to somebody like Boston if they got some room for him. He'll come off the bench. Yeah, I can see Boston
Boston
because
not taking him back. His wife want to go back there, but Boston not taking him back.
yeah, that'd be crazy if that was to happen. Like you know what I'm saying?
No, his wife didn't want to leave Boston when the trade happened.
Oh yeah, yeah.
His media person is his wife.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's all right. Nah, yeah, we don't never know. So where's he gonna go? Well, like I said, he go. Like I said, somebody gonna pick him up though. Somebody gonna pick him up though. It ain't like he's not gonna have a team. That'd be surprising though. Yeah,
No, I'm not. I think he will find a home somewhere, but
somewhere.
it will not be like the starting position that he have right now.
No.
That's all.
Oh no, he ain't starting on no other team no more. I mean, now if you said 10 years ago or at least like if you said at least 6 years ago, yeah, I can still see him starting in a few teams, but the way he is now, it's kind of a question mark now. I don't think that's he gonna get he become off the bench for some teams. Like I can see him going somewhere like Miami, somebody that probably I can see him if nobody else
I
called
can't see
up
him
for
in
him.
Miami
But nah,
because Butler will run him out there with not playing hard. Then also Miami just picked up a small forward in the draft, the young man from UCLA, and his game is nasty.
not only the Butler, but yeah, I like that's why I say I like the Miami Heat coach, not just Butler, but the damn coach and the damn GM. Like Pat Riley and them don't play that shit, bro. Like he goes, that's like I said, they if you slack, boy, they're gonna be on your ass. So yeah, that place won't, yeah, there won't be a place for going Hayward over there. Unless he could take the heat, but I don't think he could take that kind of discipline though.
Uh, I'm I'm not saying all that.
Well,
The,
yeah, like I said, you get paid. Like you might not have a choice. Shit.
no, what I'm literally aiming at is when when I state that is that I think they could possibly he could possibly go there. That's not what I'm overall concerned about. What I'm concerned about is how many games is he gonna literally be able to play? And one thing about Miami, if you can't play, they get rid of you. They don't think about getting rid of you. They just get rid of you.
Right. So his main thing gonna be health. So if just say hypothetically speaking, if there was to happen, shit, he got to see within himself. Be like, man, okay, I need to be healthy. I need to do this. I need to do that. I mean, that's something that every individual player should be thinking about. I gotta stay healthy if I want to, what I'm saying, survive over here or get a lot of playing time.
Yeah, I mean, I dig that part. I mean, just my overall question is, will he?
Well, that's up to the individual player, right? Well, it's gonna be an ultimatum. Either you don't do it, your ass is off the team. Shit, you do it, you're gonna stay on the team. If you trying to make an effort, yeah, you gonna until you don't show an effort, yeah, your ass gonna be off the team, right?
Nah, it's gonna be more than effort. Like what a lot of people are not even paying attention to. This draft that just happened is the first in a long time to where it was shooting guard, small forward heaven for any organization. It was heaven. Why? Because it was so deep to where you literally got to be like, whoa, like for real, that one was available. That one was available. Like you had your pick of the litter. If you wanted an offensive minded small forward, it was there. If you wanted a defensive minded small forward, it was there. If you wanted a combo small forward or shooting guard, it was there. Like compared to big men not being there, this was shooting guard and small forward heavy.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
CWE, no, we do not want Kyrie as a Laker, bruh. No, not at all.
Oh no, they try.
No,
They tried.
no,
They
no,
tried.
no, no. The
It
Lakers
ain't gonna.
didn't try. No,
I
the
forgot they
Lakers
gonna
didn't
do.
try.
Hey,
No,
yeah,
the
one
Lakers
time.
didn't try. That's the media with that. No,
That was LeBron. LeBron actually wanted them over there though. That was LeBron, but they was like, no, that was LeBron though. LeBron actually did want them over there though. That's no cap.
man, we did the Lakers a deep 1 through 4, so deep 1 through 4 that it's ridiculous. The only thing they're missing is center position. They get the center position, it's
I
gonna
mean,
blow it all the way up.
let me ask you a question though. Like I said, like you might agree or disagree with me. Like, okay, luckily that D'Angelo got picked back up now. Now the rumor was, well, now if he didn't get picked back up, LeBron was gonna make sure Kyrie come over there. If Mark Cuban was to somehow, say if they agreed to let him go, like that. But who would you rather have as your guard? I mean, you got a championship point guard in Kyrie. I mean, one of LeBron. So who do you want? You rather have him or D'Angelo? Because Kyrie could
Me
pass. Well,
me personally,
Kyrie could
me
pass,
personally,
facilitate. He could pass, penetrate, and he get his own shot.
nah.
Anything
If
shot.
and I
And that's turnovers. Think about it. But who would you
Kyrie
rather have?
gotta no. Kyrie got a show that come with him. We call a lake show for a reason, and it's not for the Kyrie reason. So y'all can keep Kyrie where he at.
Hey man, yo, hey D'Angelo Russell better be available for many of his games he can because he gonna get a lot of they gonna get a lot of shit if he don't.
No, we no, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's honestly not even gonna even affect him, and here's why. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's
You
hear
have
it.
LeBron James that does point guard duty. You have Reeves that throughout his college career he played point guard, but we have him as shooting guard. We just drafted Hood, and we just got Vincent off of Miami. We're not worried about the point guard position because we have how many people that I just named? You have D'Lo, you have Vincent, you have Hood, you have Reeves, you have LeBron. We have 5 people that can run the offense.
Yeah,
So we are not worried about running our offense at all.
yeah, yeah. I know LeBron. Yeah, like I said, LeBron know how to play. Yeah, well, I don't say he ain't gonna play heavy minutes, but I see he's still gonna. Like I said, he's gonna be
No,
out.
we're they're talking about limiting his minutes to like 32 to between 30 and 32 minutes a game. Like literally with this team, they're deep, bro. They are deep. But at the center position, just like Charlotte, Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, yeah. That's the easy fix, though. Like I said, if they could get past all the BS they got going on with Dwight Howard, Dwight Howard stated that he wanted to come back to Lakers. Playing the center position, y'all. That's y'all
I
center right there.
I don't think they're gonna
I
call
know I don't
him.
think so either, though. But they said, but that's what he desired to come back for. You know,
No. I'm saying I wish they did, but I personally don't think they're gonna call him. I think it's gonna wind up being um I wouldn't be shocked if it's Ibaka. I wouldn't even be shocked if it's Ibaka, because now his name that came up. I'm not worried about the Christian Wood situation.
he's a solid. Yeah, he's a solid center, man. He can get you rebounds. I mean, you know, he can't put up some points too if you want, if you need him to. But yeah, but he gets you some boards and post out and post. You know, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't have a problem with Ibaka.
yeah,
Me
he's a solid.
personally,
I'm
is
surprised.
that I think he was out last year for a back problem.
What was you? Who he play for? Is he on Miami or is he with the Raptors still?
He was with the Bucks.
Oh, Bucks. Oh, he's over there with the Bucks. Oh, that's one of the reasons. Okay. So everybody's back healthy on the Bucks too. So I don't know. People talking about Miami gonna play better if they hit it again. I don't see it. That was Gabe Vincent was a big loss to lose. That got you the Lakers. Ah man,
Nah,
Miami.
the thing with them, with the Bucks, they need Middleton back healthy.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be back healthy. He gonna be back starting the season healthy. He's back. He gonna be ready. So yeah, Middleton. Yeah, that still got Drew Holiday as the point guard, which that's good. That still got him. Got Bobby Portis and all them guys. Yeah, Bucks gonna be solid, man. They just we signed Brook Lopez. I forgot for how much, but I saw the number. I can't. It was there, but they got him back because he could. You know, he best to play defense, but he could shoot the three ball. He could stretch the floor, which is good for the team.
Yeah, hold on. Rap God says Charlotte need Christian Wood. Technically, I'll be honest, they do. Rap God, they do need
What's his name?
Christian Wood right now.
Christian Wood? Oh man, Christian Wood. What team does he play for anyway? I mean,
He's an unrestricted free agent.
all right, so they stupid right now. They should go ahead and pick that. And Christian Wood is the best. Yeah, he can get you boards. He can stretch the flow. He get you the. He can post up. He can give you the jump shot. If you need. He can give you all that stuff, bro. Oh man.
He's an unrestricted. And to answer your question, he's an unrestricted free agent, and they can sign him for the veteran minimum. Because there's no other team right now in the NBA that has a that has more than the veteran minimum that he can get. He knows that, and as much as he keep trying to demand at least 5 mil, he see now he's not gonna get that.
I hold this Christian Wood right now. I know he ain't old. He ain't old. He's about what?
No,
20.
he's 27. He's 27 years old.
That's kind of crazy. 27 years old. The veteran minimum. At 27, you think you should be getting more money in there, but yeah, with the mom, yeah.
Well, no, what literally happened with Wood, to be honest, he really messed it up for himself. Um, how can I literally say that and not make it sound bad? He messed it up for himself because he came in the free agency and basically like said what his price tag should be. Well, when he did that, he didn't know how bad he messed up.
Why you let your agent do that, not you. You shouldn't say that. No, yeah, he did mess that up. Let your agent take care of that, not you.
Now, if he wouldn't have did that, he probably would have got the money he was looking for straight off the dump.
5 mil ain't bad. Okay, 5 mil. Okay, I thought
No,
you.
no, 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 no. He said he won between 5 and 8 mil.
I mean,
So
that's not bad if you really think about 8 mil. Okay, I thought
uh
the way you
nah nah nah.
I thought we were talking about at least 25, 30 mil. No, bro, you ain't getting that.
Merv God, scroll up. The link should be there, Merv. Okay. Thanks, Flight. But other than for that, no, he Charlotte could use a Christian Wood.
Right. Yeah, 5 to 8
So,
million ain't bad enough, bro. Yeah, I mean, I can see him that, but I thought you was price tag though. I thought he came out and said something like, "Oh man, I should at least get about 20, 30 mil." Then I said, "Nah, bro, you know,
nah, nah,
it really messed up."
nah, nah. But it's the way he said it. Like it came across like it it came across like very ugly. And I'll leave it as that. It just
Oh,
came across like very ugly.
yeah, so yeah, he'd be lucky to get 5 mil. He got at least get off of it. He could at least get that to a better minimum. Yeah, since he puts it up for himself like that, that's sad.
I mean, me personally, I think he will help turn around that front court for Charlotte. But Charlotte also has PJ, so it depends on what they're really gonna do with PJ.
Are they gonna pay him though, or he gonna walk? That's gonna be another question mark too. So
Yeah, that is a big question mark. That's not a little question mark. That's a big question mark.
yeah, yeah, because he is a big part, because PJ did improve, man. So I don't care if it took him 3 seasons to get it together, but he got it together and he played some good ass ball. You gotta give him credit. You know,
Flight, redrop the link. Flight, redrop the link.
yeah,
Mer-
my God, the link is right there, bro. All you gotta do is scroll up. It should be
no,
right there.
no, no. Merv say he went to hit it and it didn't work for him.
He just sent another one now. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Flight. But literally, I think Charlotte, if Charlotte retune that front court, I think Charlotte will be a dangerous. Like, to be honest, I think Charlotte would be dangerous.
Hey, they front court. Hey, the front court. Yeah, just that the problem. I'm worried about that benches. What the bench gonna do? Yeah, I'm like you was looking at the bench. Also looking at the bench. What is Book Knight gonna come out and do? What is what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what Book Knight is really made of now. Is he really gonna what I'm saying, do his thing? Because a lot of people,
Y'all, y'all bring up Book Night, and I'm gonna be honest to you, I'm not worried about Book Night.
some people think he's garbage. I don't think he's garbage. Some people say he is, but
No,
I
no,
think
no.
issues.
I'm not saying he's
Hold
garbage.
on, hold on, y'all. Let's light a candle for
Not me
Charlie's
personally.
asshole.
I personally think when it comes to Book Night, I think it may be another um Kuzma situation. He may have to leave and all of the blossom. But Kuzma was trying to also be a clothing designer. That's the difference. So he 9 times out of 10 wasn't getting the proper sleep, wasn't concentrating on this game till he got moved to Washington. Okay, when it comes to Bug Night, I think the problem he may need a different scenery. But the question is, who's gonna trade for him?
Who's long way he gonna go?
It might be a situation where they might pull a Malik Monk where he just walks and just walks for nothing.
Turn your mic up just a little bit, Merv.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, nah, I can. Say that part again, sir.
I said it might be a situation where he has they're gonna let him walk like they did Malik Monk because they did the same thing to Malik Monk.
Right, and
So
and and that's the part I'm actually worried about, cause the loser player for nothing. Know what I mean?
but I mean it's very hard to trade him or get rid of him or get something out of him when he hasn't shown anything.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I believe
I'm
that. I
I'm
believe
not
that.
going against what you're saying. I'm just like, as an organization, you don't want to keep losing players over fugaziness. Basically, what I'm getting at.
I mean, you don't want to, but sometimes, but that's out of Michael Jordan's hands now. That's on new ownership. They're the ones who's going to be able to determine and make that decision. And the thing is like what's going to happen is he might be a throw in into some of these basic contracts if they decide whenever they decide, they want to move Terry or something like that. If that ever happens, he might be a throw in, for that to get rid of because his contract is very tradable. So he might be a throw in for that situation.
Yeah, because if I remember right, Purple said he's only making like 8 mil.
Yeah, yeah. So his contract is very good at like a still of like making up or like, basically an add on for a certain point. So, that kind of stuff like that can happen. So, but I don't see Book Knight in Charlotte's long term future. I see Lamelo, the main core gonna be Lamelo, Nick Smith, Miller, Miles, and Mark Williams. That's gonna be their future right there. And they're gonna build off of that.
So Book Knight gonna be part of that future. Like
I don't
man,
think so. I
yeah,
don't think I don't think long term, I don't think so. I also don't think Kai Jones is gonna be there long term.
I think Smith gonna be there. Something. Y'all drafted a Smith dude.
Smith, you talking about Nick Smith Jr.?
No, no, not Nick Smith. He's a guard.
Who you talking about?
they had to Smith. I don't think he's on the team no more, man.
Yeah, he played in summer league. It's
Oh, he's
something Smith. Him and Miller my friends.
oh okay. Oh, okay.
No, that's Nick. No, that's Nick Smith Jr. I said
Yeah,
his
that's
name.
Nick Smith Jr., the rookie.
Nick Smith,
Oh,
Jr., my
okay.
bad. Nick Smith.
Wait,
Okay.
but did they even sign back Oubre yet?
No,
Yeah, okay.
Oubre, yeah, no, they ain't signed him yet. No,
they,
nobody,
no, they haven't
So he
signed
definitely
him.
doesn't have a future because I could see him leaving.
I think Oubre,
I
he'll
mean,
be.
Oubre not part of the long term future of that team anyway. So, so all their players that they long term, they're gonna be long term with under the at least 25 years of age or younger.
Right.
So, so it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be Miles Miller, Nick Smith Jr., Lamelo, and Mark Williams.
Okay,
That's gonna be their future. That's gonna be their future to move along with. And then they're gonna build off. And then they're gonna build off of that by adding certain veterans, etc. on that team.
okay.
Also, too, as well, somebody got some static going on.
Oh, that Kafani when he not speaking, he know he has to mute himself until he get another headset.
All right, well, that's pretty much it right there with Charlotte, man. But so hopefully, basically, they figure out a book in that situation. Well, hopefully, he plays himself into a situation where he can be thought of long term. Because right now, I got Nick Smith Jr. taking his spot. So
Now, see, when I said that, everybody was cursing me out.
Well, because you said Dennis Smith Jr.
No, no, no. The this was like a couple of weeks ago when I knew all their names like verbatim because I was actually watching the summer league games with Flight and everybody, and we was actually talking about the games, going dissecting every last game, and that's when I knew everybody name. The the main one I really think need to improve this year will be Thor. He definitely need to improve this year. So I really do hope he do better.
yeah, I mean, he has to,
What you
so
said, Murray?
I said, yeah, I think he has to because they really don't have anything stable right now at the fourth position. To where basically somebody can stretch the floor and play defense at the position, especially since they haven't re-signed PJ back. So they need somebody to step up and solidify a position.
I
Solidify a
don't
position.
I don't see them letting PJ walk for nothing. I do
I mean,
not see them allowing that to happen.
well, they got to figure out something because obviously, it's getting time is ticking. And training camp ain't, it's coming up soon. So
I mean, they still have his rights, but I don't think that they'll wind up letting him walk for nothing.
I mean, hopefully, man. Now they ain't gonna let him walk for nothing. They can't let him walk for nothing. So unless he signs that qualified offer, that's the only way. But he doesn't want to. But PJ don't want to play on that though. So he don't want to play on that and bet on himself. He wants to, he want to get paid right now.
Rap God is saying Derrick Jones just signed a 1 year deal with the Mavs.
You talking about Derrick Jones Jr.?
I think that's who Rap God talking about.
Yeah,
And Rap God said he can't hear you, Merv.
Yeah, man. But what I think Charlotte should be signed. PJ Washington, it'd be stupid for them not to. You know what I'm saying? He'd be a guy coming off the bench if he's not going to be starting. I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
but didn't PJ say he wanted 20 a season or something like that?
Yes, he did.
Oh, well, he messed up.
everybody, everybody hear me now?
Yes, we could hear you.
I can hear you, but Rap God had said in the chat that he couldn't hear you.
Well, turn my mic up, so hopefully I can hear me better.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Can y'all hear
but
me?
yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear
yeah. I can hear y'all. Yeah, my mic is down though, but mine was too high first, and mine is down though. But yeah, I can. Yeah, I should be good.
Me personally, I don't know if he was worth 20 mil a year like he requested. When he requested that, that like blew my mind. I will not lie to nobody. I didn't know what to think. That's why I had to go back and literally watch tape on him. And when I watched tape, I'm sorry, I did not see 20 mil a year with watching tape on PJ.
20 mil. I think he said that because I mean, think about it. Some other players getting a hell of a lot more money. They did 20 mils. 20 mil like is trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? So to speak.
I don't know about all that, Kafani. I'm sorry. When you say 20 with an M, that's that's a lot of all-star pay, man.
Oh, you got a lot of guys that got more 20 mil and they make the All Star. There's a lot of players that ain't All Stars that got more than 20 mil.
I mean, I dig it. I just don't know if I just don't know if that's justified.
Like
Not 20.
he got that big house, man. He bought that big house, so he need that's why he need that 20 mil going do just right for him.
I mean, I dig it. That but that's the main reason why I'm stating what I'm stating. If if they literally improve that part, I think they could be so much better, bro. Like real rap, I think they could be so much better.
Hey man, but hey, Gemini, you gotta be happy about the New Orleans Pelicans, man. They'll be starting off healthy this year, man.
I'm a Lakers fan, so
I
I
mean, you got
mean,
New Orleans, but I know you got to be hope they do good for the, you know what I'm saying? Good.
my whole thing with them is as soon as we get players that really want to be here, coaches that really want to be here, we have a tendency to get rid of them. And it's hard for us to get players and coaches here. So that's what I have a problem with.
Yeah, man. I just hope y'all don't lose Zion, man. Because ain't been like crazy rumors that, oh man, Zion could go to Dallas. I said, no, bro, it's not gonna happen. I don't think Zion, I think New Orleans, they're gonna at least give him another chance if he not be 100% this year, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I see it, but I'll just say this. I'm glad they have built around the Zion project and didn't just stay on the Zion project. Cause like even the the small forward slash shooting guard that they just drafted, oh man, that dude look like he about to be nasty. Like like for real. He looked like he about to come in and just score buckets at the drop of a hat
Who,
and play
Jordan
defense.
Hawkins?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Know that.
he literally looked like he coming to play. He ain't coming to play with nobody.
Oh yeah. Hey, y'all, hey, what y'all think about Scoop? The
He's
Smith
gonna
guy.
be. He's going. I think he's gonna start off as a 3-point specialist off the bench for right now.
I think he could be running over anybody on that squad.
I I think he's gonna do a little bit more than that, Merv. Like real talk, I think he gonna because they're gonna be positioning him to either take some of CJ minutes or Ingram minutes or vice versa. Just depends on the matchup.
Yes.
I
So
think. I think CJ minutes. I just think right now. Right now, he's going to be in a 3-point specialist role right now. Um,
uh-huh.
because of the fact that I still would like for him to build out his game a bit more. But that comes with development. I think down the line he's going to be built out into a role to where he's going to take over that CJ role for the team. But I think right now he's a 3-point special because he has to work on his handling a bit more and a bit more creativity off the dribble. So I think that's what
Okay.
he needs to get better at. But as far as right now, I see the future for him in being, taking over that CJ role for the team, as well as he's a tweener player. He's only about 6'4", so I would like for him to get better at playmaking. But that's the thing he has to work on. He has to work on playmaking. He has to work on getting better off the dribble. He got
Hell
the
yeah.
jump shot.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He got the jump shot. I just need him to work on refine his game a little bit more. That's why I
Mm.
said 3-point specialist right now. That doesn't mean he's going to stay there or be definite there.
So what
That's
do
what
you
I think.
think? A 6 man?
Yeah, he's going to be 6 man. He's not starting.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. For now, because CJ is a little bit better, definitely better than him right now, and Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, so he's not starting. He's not starting over CJ. He's not starting over Herb Jones.
Who's the point guard on that team?
CJ.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought CJ played the two.
CJ, but they're gonna put him back at the two. Daniel should be ready to play more point guard this year.
He's not. Daniels is not starting this year either.
You don't think Daniel's gonna start?
Hell
No,
no.
no. Their starting lineup is going to be CJ, Herb Jones,
My
Brandon
sister just
Ingram,
told me to get up.
Zion Williamson, and Jonas Valanciunas. That's their starting lineup.
Okay.
Um, I,
Daniels and Hawkins is coming off the bench.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think a boy need a year of therapy before he ever hit a basketball court again. I'm sorry.
Hey, you can say that, man,
You say that, man.
but Zion's starting right now, bro. So until we hear further notice, Zion starting, and ain't nobody else putting that spot. And to be honest with you, if Zion did start, the one that's gonna start in his place is gonna be what's his name? What's that wing that they got to come off the bench? Man,
Trey
what's
Murphy.
his Trey Murphy? Yeah, he's starting. Hey, Hawkins and Daniels ain't starting. Trey
Yeah.
Murphy starting. Trey Murphy the first player to come off the bench.
That's gonna be a dangerous starting five, man. So that the bench is gonna be decent too. Yeah, I think by them losing Jaxson Hayes, which will hurt him at all. Though hopefully, that's I mean,
No, he was more featured as a power forward. It's not gonna hurt the Pelicans like that.
Oh, okay. I hear what you're
He
saying.
he wasn't featured as a a center. He was more featured as a power forward than a center. The guy, I think he's from
Why do you
Honduras.
say? Hold on, time out. Why do you say power forward?
What, for Hayes?
When was he
Yeah,
running that position?
yeah.
Yeah,
When was he ever a power forward on that team?
because that's when they would run the guy from Honduras on there. Hernandez. He's the
Hernandez.
backup center. He's the
Hern-
backup center.
Hernandez.
Yeah, it's
Hernandez.
something with a H. It's something with a H. He's the backup center. It's not Hayes. Hayes was
It
not the
was
backup center. He was
Hayes
featured
was
as a power forward.
Hayes was
Really,
the backup.
Hernandez.
Hayes is the backup center. That Hernandez, that home and go with Hernandez, whatever his name is, he's a center, but he's like third on the depth chart.
I never heard of his name in a while.
Yeah,
Hayes was the backup
when they
center.
use him, they use Hayes as the power forward.
Oh, okay. But that's not any. It wasn't recently, was it?
Yeah, it was recently. It was all
I,
last year.
yeah. Jackson Hayes just
I
got
never,
traded to the Lakers, bro. He just got traded to the Lakers, so
Yeah, it was all last year.
yeah.
He was the power forward. He wasn't a center.
Says his position is listed as center, but I got something for you. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look at the scouting report and look up the position he played because I think he played center. Go ahead.
Yeah, they literally had him
Yeah,
when he was on the court because Murph he used to do those ticky tacky fouls because when they moved him from playing center, he didn't know what spot to be at on the court. So he used to that's where a lot of his ticky tacky fouls came from.
damn, Sadiq looked good in that suit.
So that was the problem with him.
Damn, Sadiq, you look good in that suit, girl.
But other than for that, oh he was alright. But them ticky tacky fouls and when they moved him from being the center, that was the problem.
Shout out to Jessica. The building. Shout out to Jessica in the chat. That's our team, New Orleans. Oh yeah.
Right, Jess. Larry Nance was the backup center. Yes. It wasn't Hayes. I know it wasn't Hayes.
Larry Nance. I saw him.
Damn, Johnny boy.
So hey, where's Larry Nance anyway? Is he still over there with the Pelicans or did they trade him?
No, we don't want Larry to go nowhere.
Oh,
We don't want Larry to go nowhere.
I'm tripping. Larry Nance still over there. Okay. Yeah.
We don't want Larry to go nowhere. Nowhere at all. Now that's one player I can speak on. They don't want Larry to go nowhere.
They don't?
No.
Yeah, he's that dude, one of them guys over there. No, you don't want to trade him. And your white man, you won't.
Well,
There's
I mean,
no
listen,
team that Larry
listen.
has played on where he hasn't produced. When he was a Laker, he produced. When they gave him minutes. When he was with Cleveland, he produced. And I think he had a short stint with Portland, if I remember correctly. He still produced.
He sure did.
Yeah. Keep him out there. Yeah, he gonna give you some quality minutes, and he gonna give you some points too. He give him a chance. Yeah.
So I already know they don't want Larry to go nowhere. I know that.
Like I said, New Orleans got some good pieces. That shouldn't have to. Only thing they shouldn't have to do nothing with that team at all. You know what I'm saying? It should be fine.
Still got a little bit of tweaking to do, but it's not as bad as a lot of teams. Still got tweaking to do. Just a little bit of tweaking.
They got Jose Alvarez over there, right? So yeah, he still should be. I heard he
Wait,
good.
did you say twerking?
Tw- eh,
No,
tweaking,
Oh, my
tweak.
bad. You caught me off guard. Pause, brother. My bad. I didn't hear that one.
You good? Tweaking,
Okay.
just a little bit, and they. But to me, they dangerous already. To me,
if they can stay healthy, I see them going to a playoffs. If they can stay healthy, now if not, then I see then they're playing. But I just see them going deeper this year than previous.
it depends on how that. It depends on how Daniels play to me. To me, it depends on how Daniels develop. If Daniels turn into the player that we envision him to be, I I think it is really gonna be dangerous because he's 6'7" point guard.
Well, did he play a lot last season?
Off and on, o- off and on.
That
I
was
don't
his.
think I don't think they utilized him the way that they needed to.
Yes, 100.
Um.
That was his
So
first year, right?
right,
Okay. Well, usually the second year for like guys is the hardest year.
right. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I personally think he can if he especially if he played like he played in summer league. Oh, bro, they gonna be dangerous. Dangerous ain't the word.
Ah!
Yeah, Troy Daniel, he gonna be fine, man. Yeah, that dude can play. He can play. That's no doubt about it. It's just about
I just hope he don't turn into Exum.
Oh hell no, Dante Exum.
Yeah, like that's what I'm hoping he don't turn into.
You know what? He plays like Johnny. He plays like Johnny Ferruzzi, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, Exum was supposed to be way better.
yeah,
Now
man.
guess what? He went back to Australia, right? Now he playing like the tape when he got drafted again. I'm talking about Exum.
Oh man,
The main reason why everybody wanted to draft him, he playing like that again. I'm like, man, if boy, look, if I was the VP that drafted you, boy, I'm about to put a hit out on you, boy.
You think what seed do you think New Orleans is gonna be?
Me personally,
I could see them being six or seven.
nah. That's too high.
they
That's
they
too
gonna
high.
they gonna be three. I see them being the third seed.
7 or 8. 7 or 8.
Now 7-8 is too high, man. That's a play-in. So you might as well talk them to play-in.
No. 7 or 8, and I'm gonna tell you why. The the East the, the East did improve only on certain teams, where the West damn near everybody improved.
I agree with
Damn near
you. Not
everybody.
one argument.
So that that's why I say just I know you saying 1 through 3. If they're healthy, I I don't know because Zion is not it depends on how he play this year, Jess. Me personally, I would have set him down for a year so he can get his head back right childbirth, all that out the way, and then he can concentrate. Um, if he's a part of the lineup and he plays up to his potential, then I could see them maybe the fourth seat in the West, maybe. But as far as right now, I have them either seven or eighth.
That's kind of high. Just, I got them healthy. I got them going. Like I say, 1 through 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say 7, 8. That means some other teams
Oh,
gotta.
you got them higher than me then.
Yeah, some teams gonna have to really outball. Gonna really have to beat the things down for them to be a top seed, which I don't see happening. But we gotta find out when the season starts. You know.
Because
Wait, so you said 1 through 4?
I don't see Memphis, huh? Say what?
He said 1 through 4. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I, Kafani say 1 through 4.
1 through 4. Yeah.
I don't have them that high. I don't have them that high.
Well, I mean, that's way too high.
Because Phoenix, you still got Phoenix.
You still got Golden State.
Man.
Golden State, I think is going to be like 5 or 6.
Well, I think they're going to be much higher than New Orleans. I'm just going to say that. Also, Denver.
Then you have Denver. Then you have the Lakers. Then you got Sacramento. So I especially with chemistry and the guy named Murray who's playing for Sacramento right now, he dangerous. Like that boy, him and his brother can play.
Dejounte Murray, okay. Because his brother used to play for San Antonio. Yeah, Dejounte. Yeah.
So I mean, like the West got better. They didn't just sit on their hands. And the only other reason why I'm saying that, Jess, is because we only had one draft pick this draft. The Pelicans only had one. Nothing bad, but they only had one draft pick this year to to um to to really have a good pick. But overall, I the West got better. Like I'm actually shocked that the Lakers. The only thing I'm worried about it is the center position. I'm actually shocked.
They're gonna make AD man up and be like, nigga, he the center position or else.
Yeah.
Man
Well, I mean, but see, AD has been pressured to play the center, and that's what I don't like about that. He's been pressured to play the center position rather than
Wait,
asked to
hold
play
up.
the
Yo,
center.
yo, yo, yo. You think this is a good trade? Can I just tell y'all this trade?
What's up?
John Ferruzzi for Stephen Curry.
No.
No.
Listen, John back in the day had such a good shot. One of the best shots I've ever seen in my life. I think we can
No.
trade him for Steph. And I ain't playing with y'all on this. That's all I got to
You
say.
said
who's smoking?
no.
Who's smoking? That shit. Who's
Please
Man,
stop smoking. Anywho,
whoever your just scroll up and you'll see the link right by Murph name. Scroll
and
up,
also
Jess.
and also too, I checked out the stats for Jackson Hayes. They did a
Uh-huh.
cross. They did a cross matchup on him. So on offense, he played center. On defense, he switched with Larry Nance and guarded power forward. So you were correct.
Yeah.
And the reason, and I see the reason why he did it. He's too light in the pants to do it.
Yeah, he's only 220. And when he left here, he was like 226, 228.
Well, he's gonna be playing center this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but Roy gonna they gonna do the same thing with Roy, cause
Who's having
Roy is a
sex in the back?
Uh, what?
he talking about whoever had the noise in the background. Um, with Roy being
What's that? Look.
a heavy 250, it like Roy gonna wind up guarding on defense. He gonna wind up guarding the centers. I dig what you're saying though. Merv. That's the other reason why Rory got his money, because he gonna be asked to be the
Roy,
defensive anchor
Roy,
on the
Roy only
team.
230. Roy only 230. So I think
No, Rory heavier than that, pimp. Rory
I mean
heavier than that.
they got him listed at 230.
Nah, he heavier than that.
I don't know. I mean,
Like real
It's
talk.
probably Deaky with his agent joint. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Yeah, he heavier than that, Merv. I won't even lie to you, pimp. He heavier than that.
I don't know, man. They got. I looked up,
John
looking
John with his
everywhere.
agent joint.
They got him listed at 230.
Nah, I know he
He don't
heavier
look.
than that.
He don't look 250 though, man. Like
Shoo, go back and look at that player the playoff tape.
he don't look 250.
Shoo,
He look.
shoo.
He look two. They got him listed at 230. I'll take your word for it, but they got him listed at 230.
Yeah, he heavier than that, bro.
Well, when Zion, man, them Zion Zion, Zion was 270 right now. Is he at 270, I believe?
No, Zion when
Yeah,
the
they got
last
Jaxson
game,
Hayes, and they got
huh?
Jaxson Hayes listed at 220.
Yeah, he was 220, like 226 is when he left.
Damn.
Like he's light, dog.
That's fucking really absurd.
Yeah, the Vandal um is at they had him at 215, and I think he was like at 222.
We gotta get John in the league. Do you agree?
Who?
John.
John who?
Ferruzzi.
Uh,
He plays for
I,
Europe. He plays for Europe.
What team does he play for again, bro?
Europe. John Ferruzzi, Europe.
You just y'all for Uzi.
Ferruzzi.
Ferruzzi plays for Europe.
Oh, he plays in the Euro League. That's what he's saying. Okay, all right. I'll have to see some tape on him.
Well, that brother is nice. That's all I'm saying to you. I'll tell you that. Y'all gotta watch him tape when you off this stream. John can light it up, and I think he could play on any team.
Okay, hold on. It's another dude that's supposed to be cold coming out too. I don't know if he's gonna. His name is Rico Hines. I don't know if you.
Yeah, hold on, Kafane. Flight, drop the link. Flight, drop the link. You got just just Jets and Big L trying to get in, but I thought Jess could scroll up and hit the link. I don't think she was able to find it.
Go over
So
here. It's right over the Burgard. It's over right over Burgard's name. It's right over.
yeah, I said that, but I don't think she was able to see the link. Cause I know I tried to do it. Yeah, I'm trying to tell him to drop it for Jess, bro. Cause it wasn't that many people in the chat, so I was hoping she could have scrolled up and looked right under Merv um where the link was dropped.
Hell yeah, girl.
But literally, I I would have to see tape on him to actually dissect it, because also the one thing
So how do you
about
spell his name? Because I'm looking it up. I can't find it.
Who?
John Peruzzi, who you talking about?
Yeah, John Ferruzzi.
How do you spell it?
His last name?
Merv asking you how he spells it, because he's willing to look up tape on it. So spell the last name for him.
Yeah, spell the last name because I'm even looking forward to trying to look together.
Hello, hello. Okay, I think he looking it up for you, Merv, so he can tell you how to spell it.
It just could. Yeah, y'all see the big guy. Y'all see the link, or did y'all drop the link?
Flight, drop the link. Flight, drop the link. I was in the midst of doing something, and I didn't even see that Jess didn't come in. So I apologize, Jess. Hold on.
K-Flight Jessica is
Uh,
stage.
no, she backstage.
Backstage now. Backstage. Uh,
Uh, but literally, um, I personally think Memphis not gonna be there. So I'm not looking at Memphis. I'm more paying attention to what they're.
the first 25 games, they're not gonna be. I don't know, man. It's gonna
Well, you may get an offensive style Marcus Smart, bro. So you never know.
be. Yeah, Marcus Smart is older. I guess that's a good pickup. I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, that's a good pickup. At least he's gonna play defense. I mean,
My bad, y'all. All right.
I mean, he's still gonna flop. So it
Did
is
y'all
what it
find
is.
John?
No,
No, you gotta
Merv
spell his
asking you how
name.
to spell it.
All right. Ready?
How's it spelled so he can look it up.
One sec.
Yeah,
I
go
gotta.
ahead.
One sec. Yeah, it's a very hard name to spell.
for Woozy, I did last time. Yeah.
All I gotta say is though, let me just say one thing. This brother could shoot that ball.
Well, they willing to look it up and put you to the test. So
All right, John. All right, ready?
you ready, Merv? Yeah, he ready.
F U E N O.
You got it, Merv?
Whoever's looking for right now. Yeah.
Kafana, you got it? Hey, Merv says spell it again. He didn't get it. The for some reason he got kicked out. Flight. You got people in the backstage. Flight. Okay, so Kafani.
Oh my bad, man. I muted my mic. I was trying to find. I was trying to find this guy that this dude was talking about. I maybe I
Re,
didn't get.
respell it so Merv could look it up right now. Spell the last name for Merv God. While he's in the back room, he can while he's in backstage, he can look it up. You muted yourself, Kafani.
The Sopranos with my wife, y'all.
Hey, Merv says spell it one more time for him.
How much times have I spelled this motherfucker out?
Oh, you only spelled it once. Come on, man, cut it out.
Brother, I spelled it much more than one time. Come on, man. All right.
No, you said it more than once, but you
All
only
right,
spelled
but
it
do y'all know
once.
how to spell or not? Y'all. Fueno. Who
SUNEO.
the hell said S, baby? I said F.
Okay,
Fueno.
you got that, Merv? I'm in the backstage where I can see it. Okay, he said he got it.
All right, Murph. Look that brother up and tell me how you like him.
One thing about Merv got a hell of an eye test like I do, and we bluntly honest.
Yeah, I mean, the eye test, especially if you used to play ball. Yeah, I got a good eye test on talent too.
Yeah, flight. You got two in backstage. Flight. You got
Flight,
two
goddamn it,
backstage.
two, brother, two. All right, did y'all get John? Anyway, what were we talking about before? Because this is a whole new topic about John.
Now we Merv and them looking up the video on them. We was more just talking about how the West gonna be, and we're still talking about Charlotte, but we're
Okay.
talking more about why they didn't make any moves during free agency. That's the
Okay.
overall question.
Okay.
Cause trust me, I do want them to do better.
Hell yeah, me too. You know,
I would try to lose Lamelo because, but trust me, if they don't get to where they need to, at least Lamelo two 2 to 3 years tops. 3 years that's been generous. If you ask me, if they
we gotta
don't,
get we gotta get John on that team.
Now, Mello, I'll be honest to you, Kafani.
Wait, imagine that duo, John and Melo. Come on, y'all.
He Lamelo was signing this contract here. He locked in, dog.
John is gonna be such a good piece.
brother, is he supposed to be coming up in the league next year or something, bro? Is he gonna be in the draft or something, or
Yeah, yes, he is.
oh, I mean, because I heard next year's draft supposed to be better
He
than this.
said he was the biggest Charlotte Hornet fan.
I mean, he can actually. He doesn't have to put his name in the actual draft. He can do like Reeves did to be a like how Reeves did his to be a Laker. He could do it that way to become a Hornet.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you good as he say he is, like I said, I still watching this guy yet, but I saw Murkoff.
Jones gonna light up North Carolina.
Good as he say he is. Shit,
He
hey,
reminds me of Luca. John reminds me of Luca. You know what I mean? Johnny reminds me of Luca. But
Uh,
we'll see.
that's pretty high praise.
Hey, listen, man. I've been looking this dude up. I cannot find him for nothing, bro.
yeah,
Well, maybe you got the name wrong.
yeah.
Hey, listen. I spelled the last name right. I figured that'll help me out, but I can't look him up. I can't find him.
Yeah, you said John Swoozy, right? You said John Shaw.
Yeah, you said John like in John, right? Or Jon, right?
Y'all able to find him?
I can't find him, man.
Well,
President.
too damn bad, brother.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, girl?
What's up, Jess?
What's up, Jessica? Welcome,
Hey,
mother.
Gemini, Kafani, Murgot, and
What's up with
uh, I don't know who the other gentleman is on the panel.
It's Anthony. But Jessica, we were talking about John.
What's up, Anthony?
What's up? We were talking about John, sister.
Oh, well, Murgot said he couldn't find John. Where he at?
John playing that Europe League. I've been telling everybody. I've been telling everybody. Goddamn,
Do
it's
you
our
know?
John.
Do you know what country he plays in?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
What
What
country?
country?
He plays in Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay.
Yes, Bangladesh. India.
Hey, we don't.
He plays in Bangladesh. I'm not lying.
Is this a joke?
God damn it! Look it up. Bangladesh, John.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that.
Well, you know
Okay.
about Bangladesh, don't you? They got
I'm
some.
trying to find this guy, man, but I can't find him to save my life right now.
Okay. So, Jess, what? You got the you you have the Pelicans at, you said one or three.
1 through 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's what I said about the four.
Okay.
But if healthy, yeah, 1, 2, 3. But and I would not dare sit Zion out a year. I don't care what the heck he got going on. Everybody got kids and all that relationship stuff. That's on him. I'd have his ass out there still working. I wouldn't
Yeah,
care none about none of that. Send his ass out. He already done sat out so many years. Boy, you finna play.
yeah, that's true.
He already done sat out a year and half a year and a year and a half a year. He ain't sent out no more. Not if I got anything to do with it.
Just say, oh no, hell
Mhm.
no.
Nah, you finna. I don't care about all them. So he can go look, sit him out, so he can go make some more kids. Boy, get out here and play. Nobody got time for
Yeah.
that.
Hey, Jim.
But you did make a good point as far as the West has, like always, gotten even more stronger.
Yeah.
So it's not just health for the Pelicans, but it's health for every team.
Right.
If the Lakers, if AD ain't healthy, then the Lakers might not be as good. If Zion ain't healthy, the Pelicans might not be as good. If Ja Morant, he already missing 25 games. The same with KD for, well, I don't know. The Suns is
Can't find
like,
them. Can't find them. Not even gonna try no more. But
man,
I
that
agree. I agree.
Anthony's just talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. But yeah. But I got the Pelicans as a.
Anthony's just talking to hear himself talk.
Yeah, I got them. I got them. I got the Pelicans right now as a 3 or 4 seed
Yeah, I got 1 through 4.
team.
That's what I see right now.
Yeah, I would say that too. But yeah, a lot of teams did get a little
Man, it don't matter
the
what's
West
going.
did get a little harder.
You got the Nuggets. You got the Lakers. You still got the Warriors. You got Phoenix. Then you got dang on the Clippers.
The
Then you got
Kings.
the
No, no,
Kings,
no.
the
Hold on,
Mavericks.
Murph. Hold on, Murph. You
But see,
said the
all that
Clippers.
is due, like the
Cut that
Clippers,
out.
that's due to health.
Man, the Clippers. Listen.
They can
I
be decent.
understand.
They just don't stay healthy.
They just don't. That's the only problem right there. If they stay healthy, they a whole problem.
Yeah, they can be a problem if healthy, just
Yes.
like the Pelicans. So yeah, it's health is a big thing for a few teams.
I agree.
So it is gonna be interesting to see. I could see the Pelicans being a 1 through 14, but again, like the West do have a majority of all the good players. I
Yeah.
mean,
And that's why I said, I get it. Everybody's talking bad about certain teams like Charlotte, the Magic. That the East is not a gauntlet. There's only like 3 good teams that's guaranteed to win. Everybody else fighting for a spot. It's only three good teams in the East. Three.
And actually, Boston wouldn't have even been in there if they wouldn't have did the trade that they did. Like that, the trade that they did is a health concern. Like overall, he's a health concern.
What are you talking about?
What? I'm about to knock this damn cat out. Shit.
KP,
Hello?
the unicorn.
You talking about Boston?
Yeah.
But still, you still got Boston. You got the Bucks, and I got the Cavs. I don't put the Sixers. I don't put the Sixers there because all they got Joel Embiid. We don't know what's going on with Harden, so that's not a guarantee. And then it's everybody else. So it's
Yeah, the
those three
East is
teams.
weak, man. The East ain't
You
got
got
nothing going on.
you got those three teams. You got everybody else.
What are you doing?
I'll tell you this: that besides Boston and the Bucks, no
Mm.
matter what team be third, fourth, fifth, they ain't winning no championship.
Well, I mean, right now with the trade they did for KP on paper, it looks good. It did Hofer stay with them
And
or did
Melo
he
can't.
leave?
Melo won't be no face of no NBA unless he wins some. Unless he wins some rings.
Get him a goddamn superstar.
He could be a superstar, but he ain't gonna be no face of no NBA unless
Well,
he
get him a
wins
goddamn superstar.
championships.
Billy. So Charlotte's just fucked up and got two.
Can't be no face of no NBA if you ain't got no
Well, they
ring.
gotta get him a superstar, sister.
Well, uh, yeah.
Well, but see, that's why I put everything on the front office
Exactly.
when I brought them up earlier. I I don't like the dog and pony show that the GMs are starting to do because I even have a problem with what Palinka did. And I'll be honest, Palinka made me mad. He went to all the free agencies. The better free agents are gone. Then he gonna say, "Oh, I want to run a twin tower system. I want to go back to our championship year of the bubble." Well, why didn't you say that in the beginning? But you wait till all the good players gone. Now all of a sudden you want to say that? Come on, man.
Oh.
Murgot.
I
Murgot.
I, I think
He gone.
Did he leave? Oh,
nah
Kappa.
he should be there.
yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here.
Gemini, where you been?
I was researching big men for the Lakers.
That's
Oh,
where
that's
you been.
you was missing.
Yeah,
You was missing for a couple of reasons.
And you was researching so much you couldn't even come to the panel?
man. I'll be honest to you. Your boy blew me the last time
Oh,
to
okay.
where I'm not a delusional fan, Jess.
I know what you're
Hmm.
talking. Yeah.
And with me not being a delusional fan, when I'm around delusional fans, I tend to step back. Dig what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with them being delusional fans. Just that you're not gonna have me on charity third floor with you.
Yeah, I feel you. How you feel about Hayes over there at the Lakers? I was just checking on you though, Gemini, because I ain't heard from you or seen you up in a couple of days, so I was just checking.
Me
Oh, shit,
personally,
y'all.
I think he
My
would
stomach,
be
I ate some pepper.
okay as a power forward, like the Pelicans featured him. But as
Shit.
far as a backup center, he need to
Ah,
gain weight. He should have been at least 230, 235 as a Pelican. That was part of the problem. He didn't gain enough weight. Then when they did get the backup that they wanted, they they kept him with minutes and they put him as the power forward to keep him with minutes. But he went back light again. It's like he put himself back on a diet again. So so I think he's gonna need help when it comes to the defensive assignments. Then after that,
And I think he plays better as a what is it, a four?
yeah,
Four?
power forward, yeah.
It's just that he don't well, he got a problem with is it the pick and roll? He got a big problem with that.
What what that's why I'm stating what I'm stating. He I think he's going to do well, but I think we're also going to help him to know where he needs to be so he doesn't do those ticky tacky fouls that he normally do that
Mm,
keep him off of the floor.
yeah.
Like
I can
the
see that because when you're playing with a hate to say it, but LeBron James, a face of the NBA, I guess you would say. And so it should, and they say that some people say LeBron makes his teammates better, and I could see that Jaxson Hayes, I think he needed that. He needs that. He needs that real veteran star player on the team to show him because he started basketball so late in his life.
right.
So I think that like literally probably didn't start playing basketball until what, college?
Right before college, yeah.
And so he's just learning the fundamentals of basketball. It's not like he's been doing it all his life. And I so I could see him doing better with playing with the Lakers and having a LeBron there to help him out, whatever. But if he don't, then I think that's that for Jaxson Hayes. Everybody's like, well, how do you feel about the Pelicans letting Jackson go? We wasn't using him. When we were using him, we weren't. It's not like we were, in playoff mode. So it's not that he's not a good player and he doesn't have some great quality that's as far as being very athletic for his size,
Right.
but he just didn't have the fundamentals
Tenacity,
of.
yeah, the fundamentals and to his tenacity and motor is there, but it
And
development
when you have a
wise,
young team, and your superstar is young and you already got to try to worry about your superstar being a superstar, you don't really have time to develop players
a
at
Jackson
that
Hayes.
nature. Like, yeah, like of course we're gonna try to develop maybe or hope that Dyson Daniels comes somewhere. But as far as like Jackson is like a real
Project.
project because of the fun trying to learn the basics. Like we don't got time to go back to the basics.
Hello?
Yo,
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. My stomach hurts.
All
Yeah,
right, but
you might need to
Yeah,
call
just
it
mute
a
your
night,
mic.
keep
huh?
going, Just.
Just mute your
Just,
mic.
just, just keep going.
Ah, shit, yo. Fuck.
You might need to call it a night.
Nah, you ain't lying. I ate some Wendy's.
Tell everybody good night and log off and rest and lay
Shit,
down and
Jessica, girl, I want to stay on the panel, but I don't know what's going on with me tonight. Jessica, I think it was that Wendy's.
Yes,
might be.
indeed.
Hmm?
Okay, so, but I think he's gonna get better. I want to see how he plays like after the All-Star game. That's when I'll do a real
Yeah, you think
evaluation
he
on
gonna
him.
get some minutes over there?
Hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah, he'll get minutes.
Who he taking minutes from?
No, he won't have to take minutes because right now he's the backup center. So
So, but I'm saying, who was the
and
backup center
he's the,
last season?
no the Wendell Gabriel, and Gabriel ain't there.
Where he at?
Not a Laker, I know that.
Oh, they got rid of him.
Yeah.
Lonnie Walker. Actually, what happened to Lonnie Walker? Because he was a pretty good
Oh,
player.
Lonnie
Lonnie Walker.
Walker is
He
going
plays
to
for
the
Brooklyn.
Nets.
Oh, all right. Okay. So that's why. Yeah, they did that. They want to play Jackson Hayes. I think. Yeah, they want to play him at the five. They did
Yeah,
all
but
that.
no. Walker is a shooting guard, but and this is the one problem I have with last year.
Uh
We
huh.
did him a discourtesy in by starting him as the small forward and having him guard players that was way bigger than him. We did him a discourtesy last year. I can honestly say that about Walker, but he did not hold it against anybody. He still like played. Like, know what I mean? Like when his number was called, then the
Mhm.
trade deadline happened, and
Uh-uh.
Delvin Ham got guard heavy when it comes to his rotation. He 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 has a relationship with Dennis the Menace, but I felt Dennis shouldn't have been getting so much playing time. Me personally.
Well, they, well,
I just don't care for the Lakers. So, it's hard for me to sit here and discuss, one of
Nah, I dig it.
Pelicans, people's going over there to help y'all out. Like, I don't really care for the Lakers, but I don't know.
I
It's the
was actually
whole.
shocked that happened though.
I mean, but I knew they don't play Hayes. They don't be playing them, and they gotta get rid of. I mean, they gotta make the money work. And if it ain't no sense, like in sense of holding on to players that you ain't gonna play, and maybe they respect them enough to say, hey, we know you could be good, but we ain't gonna make you. We ain't gonna be able to make you good over here because you're not gonna be able to play because you ain't. He ain't. Yeah, he just wasn't like catching on fast enough over there for what they trying to do in New Orleans. Um,
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
it's
I actually
almost as
totally
if
agree.
like we have to depend on our players a little bit more than maybe the Lakers because they have a LeBron. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to explain because I mean Zion is a good player, but he's always hurt. So it's like you kind of need players that when your star players hurt or other players are injured that are main pieces, you can't just have other pieces coming in the game that's like can't do nothing for you because they still trying to learn too. Your whole roster is like either injured or don't know what the hell they doing.
Well, see that was the main reason why Swoop was helping everybody
Who
with Thompson. I'm sorry, Thompson was helping everybody with their shooting, so everybody's shooting was getting better. That's why I
are
was
you
like, why?
talking about? Who the heck is Thompson?
I think that's her name.
Fred? You talking about Fred Vincent?
No, I'm talking about
You talking
I'm
about
talking
the
about for the Pelicans. I'm talking about
yeah?
the coach for the Pelicans. The
Ain't it Fred?
no,
Was it
she was the one helping everybody
no? The man,
with
the
shooting.
buddy is the one that teaches you how to shoot.
No,
He
she
helped
was the one
Lonzo
help.
miss his shot.
She was the one helping Murray, Zion, and the other little dude.
I don't know about the shooting
Uh
part because what you call it,
yeah,
Fred Vincent is the
he's
supposed to
the
be the one
shooting
that
coach,
can.
but she was the one that was working specifically with those three people. Alvarado, Alvarado. That's the other one she was helping.
Oh, I don't know about that part. I really don't know what she was doing over there, but trying to be somebody's mama, I guess. I don't know. I
Nah,
know Fred. I want to say Fred Vincent is that the name that helped supposedly because I don't want to say the name and I get but supposedly
it's
helped
all good.
Lonzo with his shooting and he's supposed to be like this whole great coach as far as shooting goes.
I'll be honest to you. Um, if we're talking about people people that help with shooting, I will put Culver at the top of that list because he helped everybody with the Bucks
Oh yeah,
until
okay, yeah, I feel you.
uh,
But I'm talking about
un,
for like the Pelicans though.
yeah. I
Fred
mean
Vincent.
that is his job, but he wasn't helping everybody. She was the one that was
I don't know now because every time I see something about practice, that's who they because that's who's helping her right now is Fred Vincent because they want Herb to be a three and D type of guy. He got the D pause, but he need to work on the three.
right. But she was the one that was actually like more tape, more time. It was her. Um, as far as what I know about Buddy punch a time clock.
Oh.
Like literally, if 5 o'clock he's supposed to leave by 5:01,
Well,
he
yeah, that's
he
what I'm saying. So more like playing mama. She doing that the extra uh she's doing extra. She's being that like, well, I really care about you. Let me do extra, like women always
right
do. I really care about you, so let me do some extra. That's what women do.
right. I dig it. I mean, me personally,
Hmm.
from from what I heard about Buddy, and it's nothing bad. It's just, hey man, if he book time with you or you book time with him, well, you better be on time.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
mean, yeah, cause yeah. Dang, why is echoing up in here?
but so I just was like, okay, because at first I really didn't know about him. I started researching
Talking about who?
the shooting coach. I really didn't know nothing about him. I had to ask around to a few people, and it was
Hmm.
like he's good, he's decent, but they say, man, if you're not on time, that boy that boy go hamburger. I'm like, okay,
Well,
all right,
he trying to be professional. You need to be on time.
yeah.
He-
So I
I
was just
mean,
like, okay, all
but
right.
see, like I said, oh girl, I forget her name, but she Fred, he doing a business. He a coach. He's like, hey, if you ain't serious, if you ain't on time, you ain't trying to learn nothing. But oh girl, she probably was the one that was like, let me help my children out. I'm gonna give you some extra time. I'm gonna be by your side, stuff like that.
Hey, I mean, I dig it, but it did improve the team, so I'm not mad.
Hey, hey, check out, look at it this way. Look, you gotta remember Lonzo Ball. He changed shot 3 different times. He got it together.
California, I couldn't hear you. It's breaking, chop and
Say,
screw.
say, say,
You
say,
chop and screw
yeah,
right now.
say that again.
No, my bad. I said look at Lonzo Ball. I said it took him. He had to change his shot 3 different times before he got it right.
Who?
Lonzo Ball when he was over there with the Pelicans. Yeah, he got his shot
Yeah.
on 3 different times. So he got it right. He shot
He
it.
really only needed to change his shot twice. Is he, it when they first helped him with his shot, it stung his confidence because it wasn't normal for him to shoot that way. So
Mm.
then once he looked at it, and then he developed it like he needed to, then it started feeling more natural to him. But I do get what you're saying though.
Oh
So I'm
boy, why it
so
can't be Friday, y'all? Don't nobody feel like getting up and going to work tomorrow.
On Thursday, so you halfway there.
Dude, that's 2 whole days I got to go through.
Yeah.
And
I could
it's
dig that.
like, what time it is? 12, 1 o'clock. I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie.
So, yeah.
I woke up and I heard y'all talking about my team. So I was like, oh, hold on, let me make sure everybody talking correctly.
Oh man,
Nah, hey, I'm glad you came on.
we glad you did.
And when I woke up, I don't know what made me wake up, but when I woke up, I heard y'all was talking about this the backup center. I'm like, how Jaxson Hayes was a backup center? He didn't even play.
Uh, the- it-
Unless you had like 100 injuries, which normally does happen with the Pelicans.
no, once they got the guy from Honduras, they did kind of sit that boy down.
Who you
I
talking
ain't gonna
about?
lie.
Hernan Gomez, whatever.
Yeah. One,
But
one, one,
he was like the third option.
yeah, he was the third
Yeah, he was
option.
the third. Jackson was like the fourth.
Larry Nance was the backup.
Yeah. And then when Larry Nance was hurt, Billy came in. And then depending on the lineups or situation, they tried to throw Hayes in there a couple of times instead of Billy, just to see if things would work out. But then they was like going back and forth between Billy and Hayes. Sometimes Jackson have a good night. Sometimes Billy had a good night.
Right.
So they couldn't make up their mind of which one they wanted to really like go with, because they all had their up between Billy and Hayes. They both had their ups and they both had their downs. So, and nothing really kind of like, but they definitely wasn't going to play neither one of them over Larry Nance.
Oh no, Larry was the man. I will not lie. Larry showed me something with against Randall. When Larry showed me that against Randall, I was like, you know what?
What you talking about, last
Yeah.
year?
No, I'm talking about like when he first got in the league. When I watched the practice against him against Randall, and Randall was supposed to be the next, like phenom all star, whatever. And Larry was like, yeah, let me show you something. And Larry went to playing his game, and I'm like, why don't y'all let him do that in the game?
Yeah, why they don't let him do that in the game? Well, I think Larry went through a few little injuries, so he's not as But what it is with Larry is Larry got a way better understanding of the game than Hayes do.
Right. No. I'm saying like Larry actually have a J that then the teams don't let him shoot. Like he actually has a J, a clean J.
Yeah, that dude got the shot. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah. A lot of people don't know
Yeah,
that.
he can hit like Horace Grant. Like just give him the ball and let him shoot.
Yo, listen, y'all don't have to leave, but I'm about to shut it down. But y'all can stay on and keep talking though.
All right.
It's Flight Sports TV. I already know
Flight
what it is.
Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.